Welcome back to Craftoria, and in my test world, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the dimensions. So as the sun is setting over the coral reefs, let's focus on what else is out there except beyond the overworld. So you've joined me, Cuberized, on my channel, and let's talk Craftoria dimensions. So here we do have the overworld. Most If you've played Minecraft, you're very familiar with the overworld. So let's talk about the other dimensions. Um, so I've set up some portals up here we can use. Um, the Nether dimension, you create a portal made out of obsidian blocks. You need at least 10 to do a 3, 2 along the bottom, 3 up the side, and 2 on the top. You can make it a complete rectangle by using all obsidian. You do not have to. And, okay, going through the portal. Here we are, and somehow we have brought through a phantom. So we're going to ignore him. But this is the Nether dimension. It is lots of lava. And somebody we've brought from the other dimension. Let me get rid of him. Okay. So, Nether dimension. You will find all kind of fire-based critters. This is where the blazes are. You will find different sort of structures like this one here. You'll get one like that over there that's made out of blackstone. There is lava everywhere. There's soul sand, soil. Depending on this is specific to Craftoria, but it should be similar for other mod packs as well. Lots to explore, lots to do, lots of hostile mobs. Just like the overworld, this biome has various, well, biomes. This dimension has various biomes. Okay, so without getting into it too much, that is for another time. Let's go take a look at another dimension. Another dimension that hiding from the phantoms. Another dimension that we have is the Twilight Forest. To do this, you need to make a pool of water that is at least 2 by 2. This one happens to be 2 by 3. Surround it with some kind of flowers, it doesn't matter what, and throw a diamond in. And then you'll get the portal open for you. From here, you are in the Twilight dimension. It looks similar to the overworld, but there are lots of different creatures here that only exist here. There's also a lot of structures that are here as well. Giant castles, mazes, mining hills that are filled with loot, hedge mazes, little tinier structures like the one I'm standing next to, which is ruined house. So lots to explore here. There's also the Twilight Forest version of the standard animals. So you will see these around as well as you meander, which I do not see it because it's probably not finding any. Here's a little birdie. And you will get all kinds of different animals here that you're not probably going to find in the overworld. It's also a great place to pick up jars and other flowers and that type of thing if you're collecting that. And, you know, if you need wood, the, there's really, really big trees here. So, lots to explore and enjoy. Let's go to our next dimension. These are in no particular order. I'm actually going to go into a mining dimension next. So if you do not want to dig holes in your world and would like to preserve your world, you can make yourself a mining dimension. This is a mining portal here. And you create yourself your own mining dimension. Mobs don't spawn here. You can dig all the way down to bedrock, as I have done here. So we're at 69. It's a perfectly flat world. There's no structures. There's no plants. Going down, I'll look this way. You drop all the way down through regular stone, and then you go through deep slate and all the way down to the bottom. This is a portal you can build, just like you would build other portals. It's not something you have to find. So the first three we've talked about are ones you build. So there's no flowing lava. There is no water. So again, it makes this very easy to come in and to mine to your heart's content. You're not ruining the overworld. You don't have to worry about liquids messing things up or running into mobs. But it's similar to the overworld, but not quite. There is also another version of the mining world, and it'll take a second here to load up, but same kind of thing where you can mine all the way down to bedrock. All right, as I have done here, I'm going to peek over the edge, see, all the way down to bedrock. So anything that naturally occurs in the Nether will occur here. So if I just wander out this way, you will see here we have our Nether quartz. It's everywhere. So here you also get the Nether gold ore. Again, no lava, no monsters, no plants. So it is just a flat world to go mining in. And you can dig straight down or cherry pick off the surface, either way. Okay, so that is this one here that looks like another brick with a pickaxe in it. The standard portal for the mining world is black with a pickaxe in it. Another portal you can make is the void portal, which when you go into it, it's just what you would expect. It's a void world, so you get this single void portal block and some, in my case, blue concrete. Let's see, it looks like a 7x7, and that's it. I have flight enabled, but you can see there is nothing else here. That's it. So, easy enough to make. You can look in. You can look up the recipe. I won't go into that. We have the end portal that you can create your own mining world for, but your end portal itself you have to find. So once you... Are they finally done? Yes, sorry. Phantoms are just really loud. The end portal I happen to have set a waypoint for, so we're going to go ahead and find that in our overworld. Lots of deep dark. We'll talk about that. There's the end portal. Okay. We are underground. You have to find this. I won't go into how, but it will look like this, or something like this. The end portal is here. You will need to replace some of the eyes that are missing. You jump in. We are at the end here. This is just a small structure. This one happened to be completely underground, but they have been known to be pretty much anywhere. I went digging this way and then went up mining, actually, and here we are. This is what it looks like. There should be a dragon that would spawn here, and these would be the pillars around. You can actually respawn the dragon. There's a way to do that. I won't go into that here, but this is the end. This is, if you take a look at the map, the main part of the end is a single floating island in the end zone. And again, this is the structure with the pillars surrounded by the central building. This is where our end portal is, to give you a frame of reference, which is underneath that bunch of dirt. But this is it here. And then if you have the ability for flight, you can fly off the island. If not, you can use ender pearls to take one of the portals, which I am looking for here. But the idea is that this island has its purpose. It's where the ender dragon is, but after that you want to go off and explore. So here's portals that you can take. There's 2 of them here, but you can use one of these to go to an outer island. So here's another one here. There we go, just to have a look. And that's it. There's lots of endermen here. If you want ender pearls, this is a great place to farm them. And we're going to head back. I'm going to go back through the portal. Oh, sorry, wrong portal. That portal is one way, so if you do come here, you need to have a way to, you have to commit to killing the ender dragon, or you have to have some way to get back into the overworld dimension. This is where the portal actually is. I have sealed it up with dirt so I didn't accidentally fall in. But that's where that portal is. Oops. Let's go to... I'm just going to go right back to... Let's actually do this. Okay. Back home again. Again, this is my test world. Not live. Alright, so with that also there is an end mining portal. As there is nothing actually embedded in the end stone, if you mine all the way down, there's nothing to see. I mean, it's a great place to get end stone if you have a use for end stone, if you want to build out of end stone or end stone bricks. You can get it here without being interrupted by endermen or anything else. So I believe we've gone over all of the portals that I have set up here. So we've gone over 7 portals. The last portal I want to show you is in the deep, dark, ancient city. And again, I've set up, for our convenience, a waypoint. Let's go to that. Okay, again, test world. This is the ancient city. One ancient city. There are many in a world that you can find. Lots of pillars, lots of very scary things. Uh, the entire complex here is based around this uh, central portal. So I have on the Warden helmet, I have the reinforced echo shard, and we are going to hopefully, oops, I don't stop that. Okay, I had the wrong thing in my hand. Let's try this again. Okay. And this isn't scary at all. Dang. Okay, so this is the portal. What I had to hold was the heart. It's called Heart of the Deep. And then while standing inside the frame. Now, the reason I can see, and I almost feel like I need to whisper and be quiet so nothing hears me, is I've created a Warden helmet. And if you're out doing down there anyway in the deep and you're fighting the Warden, you will get a chance to get a Warden smithing template, and you can use that and a netherite helmet to make the Warden helmet, which is this thing right here. So I have big horns. It allows you to see in this biome. So I just to give you a peek again, this had I said biome again, I meant dimensions. There are many biomes in this dimension as well, just like the overworld, just like the Nether. So I was hoping I'd get one that got me to see something else other than just cave. Lots of cave. Lots of very narrow cave. So let's see if we can. Oh, there's some. We'll go out here, take a peek, and then we'll be wrapping up the episode. Here we go. There's a nice view. So you can see there's kind of these ashy, these dark particles here. To give you an idea of what this would look like, I'm going to take off the helmet. Give it a second, see if it's... Now I do have the brightness turned up for your benefit. And... maybe it just is enough. Okay, well, we're here and we can see, and that's the important thing. You can already see that there are some critters running around. There's ores. It's got its own, trees and all kind of vegetation. But that's a shattered. So there's lots of things here to take a look at. And there you go. Just a little taste of the biome here. So, hope you enjoyed taking a look at these. There is one more, and it's again not one we have to find it. So, rather than actually building it, the ones to build are fun because you can put them where you want them. The other ones, you either need to use waypoints or some other way. As I said, I did this for convenience to set up waypoints. You can use other things to get around. Let's see here. Where is... think I would have my portal well marked as a portal. There. So, there's the portal. This is the portal guardian. You can trade with the portal guardian, which I will let you explore that, but once this is... get that stuff off of there so you can see it. The special effect that's in the middle here will appear once you activate the portal, and going into the portal you will get to Eternal Starlight. Now my portal ended up being right on the water. Ooh, literally right on the water. But this is Eternal Starlight. It's got its own, again, own things that swim in the water, and plants, and biomes. So enjoy this dimension. I won't spoil it for you what's out here, but just know that when you find a portal and there's a portal guardian, this is what you can come and see. There's a lot of darkness here, but it's a fun. It's actually in some ways very beautiful dimension. So, and there's lots to loot and mine and fight. So enjoy. This is the end of the little showcase here on the dimensions in Craftoria. Will, I hope you enjoyed a look at modded Minecraft. Everyone, take care. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and happy cuberizing.